I'm Becky, I'm mum of one to Albert, who is 2 years old, and today I'm going to bring you how I do a vintage type esque wave. Now, I'm not a vintage professional, and I'm also not a hairdresser by any means, so I'm probably doing something wrong, but this is how I do it. It's quick, it's easy, especially with my hypermobility. I can't always do a wet set because I haven't got the dexterity in my fingers, and it takes me about an hour just to get the rollers in. To do pin curls is even worse, like just got no chance. So this is how I do mine. So I have pre-prepped my hair, I've just washed it and dried it. I have used some not Olaplex, but it's like Olaplex, it's just a cheap version. It's OGX bonding cream. I also use their shampoos and conditioners normally. The Revlon Unique one. I've got the green tea scent here, but they do loads of different scents. But honestly, this is the best thing ever, and you can get it off Amazon for like a tenner, and it leaves my hair so silky and so soft. I love it so much. And then I have also used this because my hair doesn't dry very fast, so I've got the VO5 full volume dry spray. So these have got heat protectants in both of those products, in the Revlon and the VO5. So I'm just going to go ahead and just section off some of my hair. So yeah, and like I said, I'm not a hairdresser, so please bear with me. So I literally just section off little bits by pieces like this. Let's make it more even. And I turn my straighteners like this. I am looking in the mirror when I do this and not the... I'm going to pull that out and do that other piece in a bit. Do that next. And I just like pull my hair straighteners down and guide it. So you get like a big curl, but we're going to brush that out. And again, pull it down over the top. I always guide this hair piece across, and then I like to turn it as I'm pulling it. And then I'll show you how I do it on this side. I can see hair that I can't see in the mirror. I'll try and do it in the viewfinder this time. So you're pulling your hair down, around and down like that. So I always do it because I'm doing it like a vintage wave type thing. I always do it towards the face, whereas normally if you're doing a more modern wave you would do it away from the face. And pull it round and guide it. So you just get that curl. Now I found this quicker than using my curling tongs. It used to take me ages to use my curling tongs. It's much quicker because I can do thicker pieces by doing it with my hair straighteners. That's them just turning off. Now I have done this type of wave with DHDs. I've done it with really, really cheap straighteners that I've had for years. So it is a wave. See, I just can't do it in the viewfinder. It is something you can do with all straighteners, I would say. You don't need Cloud9 straighteners to do it. There we go. Right. And I always put my hair in my mouth. I shouldn't go, but I go. And again, pull it up, pull it down, and go around. Yeah, you shouldn't really put your hair in your mouth, but I do. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. I will tell you what, I'll try and do it in the viewfinder. Round, up, down. Let's try this side. Let me get my hair first. Like, this is no means perfect because I'm not perfect at it, because I'm not a hairdresser or a vintage connoisseur. I do like to dress vintage. But I'm no means perfect at it. Now, some people may spray this as they go along, but because I've put so much heat defence in it and I've put that blow dry product in by VO5, it just tends to hold my curls a little bit better. I do put hairspray on the end. Depending on where I go, I use 2 different hairsprays. So I have like a cheap one from Poundland, or if I'm going somewhere, obviously at the moment we're not going anywhere, but I still use it just to go shopping. You've got to be glued, because it just holds everything that I need to do in place. So again, I'm just gonna I'm not. Alright. You see, I'm not using thin pieces either. I'm taking quite big chunks. Whereas if I was using curling tongs, I would have to use smaller chunks as well. It's not time for you to go in, are you? I can see a piece that I've missed there. So again, you're taking it, twisting your hair straighteners around. I always guide this bit down, and then I pull it and twist as you pull down. It's easier if you've got a swivel pair of hair straighteners, whereas my last pair of hair straighteners didn't swivel, so it didn't work as well. So you can I'm trying my best to use this instead of using the mirror. It's harder as well because I forgot to put my glasses on like a divvy. I constantly forget to put my glasses on because I can't do my makeup with my glasses on, and that gets harder and harder each day. I have to tell you, ladies who wear glasses and do your makeup, how do you do it? Because I find it really, really hard, especially when I'm doing my eyeliner and my eyes are blurry and I can't tell where it's going. So again, right, because you're getting that kink now, do it this one downwards. I just find it harder to do it that way, but it stops you from getting a kink in your hair. Look, it just goes. Whereas you have to do that side up, that side down. So as you can see, we're 10 minutes in and I've done half my head. and I have got lots of hair. It's not necessarily thick, but I have got a lot of hair. Curls, so I'm going to put that side down now. Now, excuse the roots, I do need my roots doing. We're in the middle of a lockdown, and I'm going to do them because obviously you can't get the hairdresser in, and my hairdresser will kill me. But no. It's on my hair. So even when you do it on this side, I do like to guide the hair over, pull it down, pull it round, and twist it. And then this side, this little bit. So I'm going to split this front bit into two smaller bits. Pull it round, and twist it. Oh god, that didn't go well. That's because I'm not looking in the mirror. That's better. There we go. Right, so this side now, I've only got this side to do. Because obviously I have a side part, there's a lot more hair on this side than there is that side. So you just round and pulling it and twisting it. Well, I can see a piece of mist again. Now, obviously, if you have thinner hair, it'll take you longer than what it'll take you a shorter amount than what it takes me. If you've got longer hair, it will probably take you longer than what it takes me, because I've only got, like, I would say short to mid-length hair. If you've got shorter hair, the curls will probably be greater. There it is, that piece that I could see. And obviously I've got layers in my hair, because if I don't have layers, I've got no volume. So if you've got no layers, your hair's probably gonna take longer again. If you hear noise in the moment, Albert's just woke up. I can hear him stirring, but his dad's home, so his dad's gonna go and get him. Might hear him shout, "Daddy." So I just pull it up when it's right at the back, and again, just doing the same thing. Don't know why I would turn it that way. When it's the back, I do like to section them off a bit more, just because it's hard to see what you're doing with one piece, and because you're already pulling it to the side. It's you'll just end up with a clump, basically, like that, because it's pulled too far over, where there's no definition in the curl and it's just flick the edges up. Now this isn't perfect because I have rushed this, but like I said, it doesn't take long to do at all, compared to what it would take you A, to put a wet set in and then brush the wet set out, or A, to curl it with curling tongs. I just find it, for me anyway, I find it, especially when, because vintage ones I tend to do with small curling tongs, so I do have some, yeah, that are like not even an inch barrel, but it does take me forever to do it with them. I've not done it with them since I've had dead short hair because of how long it takes me. And I do have rollers, but I have to be in the mood to do a wet set because of how long it takes me to put them in. So I'm nearly at the top of my head. Well, I am at the top of my head now, and I'm just carrying it on how I would do the rest of my hair. I can see little bits that have like not curled, like here, but once I've brushed it out, you're not going to be able to see it as much. So I'll try and do it in here again. So you pull it, and you're just pulling it over, and you're just twisting it and pulling it round and down. Now I do look a bit like a poodle at the moment, but I won't do once I'm done, I promise. So these sections at the front, I'm taking smaller sections just because of where it is. You want it to be done a little bit cleaner. And then here I'm going to take 2 more sections, one on my fringe, one not. Now my fringe at the moment is just that awkward length. I am trying to, I put a side fringe in, I grow it out, I put it back, I grow it out. I'm like, I didn't want to have all my hair chopped off again because it's taken me ages because I used to have a pixie cut to grow it, so. And then, here's my brush. Taking a paddle brush and then just right, for my fringe at the moment, I know, where did I put my comb? I brought it in, there it is. So I had to buy a new comb because my comb went missing, such is life. I know back combing it isn't going to do much with it because it's so soft right now. So I'm just gonna and there you go. So that is my easy, took 20 minutes while talking as well, vintage-esque hair. It's like that. I don't know how it looks at the back, to be honest with you, because I don't really see the back. So that is everything, and I shall see you again soon. If you want to see more content like this, then let me know. Bye.